Okie dokie. Let me know if I'm not close enough, guys. I'll come a little bit closer to you. I've just set up my room for bar, that's all, this morning. I've got a bar class. Sorry, I should have sorted all that. There we go. Okay, so apologise if I'm shouting, but I feel like I'm a little bit far away from the camera this morning. So Ruth has requested some nice shoulder work, so that's what we will do today. So let's come into that really lovely deep warrior pose. Turn the back foot slightly in, yeah, kind of invert the foot. And we're just going to try and find that perfect posture. So slide down, let the shoulders come up around your ears. That's where they tend to be over Christmas. Shoulder down. And then just look at that thumb. And then bend a little bit more if you can. And then as you straighten the leg, come up, take the gaze up to ceiling. Nice and slow, guys. As you come down, squeeze the shoulder blades together, creating an opening in the chest. And again. Exhale. And again. For those of you who have not seen, Happy New Year, guys. You know that song, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day? And again. And 3. I love Christmas, but there's a lot of hype for one day. 2. And just hold. And then just come over. Try and come into a full mermaid stretch. Take a breath in. And out. Try and find that real parasympathetic nervous system. Find some zen. So big breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And again, last one, breath in. And then gently back up and come into parallel and just turn the feet a little bit in. Just a little bit, not too much. And then this might hurt a little bit, guys, if the shoulders and the chest feel tight. So just really pull, interlink the fingers and pull the shoulder blades together. Oh, and then just gently keep the navel to spine connected. Take the bum back towards the wall, imaginary wall, and then just come into a half fold. Just take a nice breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And then take the hands just towards the sacrum again. Draw the belly and push through the heels to come back to centre position. Try and work on your breath today, guys. So try and take as big an inhale and as big an exhale as you can. And then come to that other side. I'll just move a little bit further into the camera. So again, try not to go like this. So shoulder blades down, opening up the chest by not squeezing the shoulder blades, but kind of drawing them together. And then just hold that position. And then come up. And exhale down. And again. And again. Three more. If you've had cold, even this might feel a little bit challenging today on the balance. 2. Never known so many people who love Christmas. Hold, and again, just take that hand. Try not to come over like this. So just whoop, reach up and over. And again, big inhale through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. 2 more. Last one. And gently back up. Well done. And again, just see if it feels a little bit easier this time once we've squeezed. So just chin towards the chest. And again, hips backwards, bum towards an imaginary wall. Gently fold into that half fold position. If you want to come all the way down, just take the hands to the front and just fold that a little bit further. But just go easy, guys. If you've not moved much, if you've been watching TV, well, you will have moved. Well, we're women, we move all the time. And then take both hands to one foot or to one shin if you're not down on the floor. Take again a big breath in and out. Focus on your breath as you inhale. Really try and fill the lungs. So let the ribs come up and out. Exhale as you just gently forward a little bit further. Last one. Beautiful. And then back to the other side. Notice if you are carrying more tension down one side of the leg more than the other. Take a breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Last one, breath in. Back to center position. Take your arms out to capital T, so shoulder high. Push through the heel, draw the belly in. And push through the heels as you gently come up. Beautiful. And then back to center. And let's just do a couple of little pelvic circles. So we're going to take everything really slow today, but really precise. So try and focus on your core connection, shoulder placement, and breath. Do you know, my friend bought me, I need to tell you this, guys. I woke up, Debs and I did a session on Tuesday, I think it was. And I'd been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. I thought, oh no, don't let my sleep start getting bad. And my friend came that day and bought me some magnesium salts from Ritual. I don't know if you've ever been to that shop. It smells gorgeous in Trinity. And I've had a bath every night with them, and honestly, I don't know if it's just coincidence. And my friend Serena bought me some magnesium from Neon, magnesium cream. I have slept like a log. So yeah, might be just coincidence, but just thought I'd let you know that. Okay, let's keep the shoulders down. Take the shoulders down. Try and keep them there. And all we're going to do now, just see how horrible it kind of feels when you bring it up towards your ear. And then circle it and reach it down. And again, bring it up. Circle back and down. Bring it up and down. And try and think just throughout the day, when you're getting a bit stressed, where are the shoulders? And round. And one more. Oh, beautiful. And then take the hands on here. And there's so many people at the minute that are coming for massages with shoulder issues. And I know I harp on about it all the time. But the shoulder joint does an awful lot of actions, and we often don't do it. So we're going to do all of it today. And 2. And 1. Beautiful. Well done. And then just do a little bit of a... That was terrible, wasn't it? We're going to do a chicken noise. I like what the chickens do. Anyway. And 3, 2, and 1. So really good for like lymphatic flow. And then we'll do a little bit of internal external rotation. So this is a move that a lot of people, not doing that guys, I'm just showing you the move. This is the move that a lot of people really struggle with when they have rotator cuff issues. So we try not to let the shoulder point forward, so bring it backwards. Yeah, keep the core tight. We're not going to do our calves just yet. I want you to really focus on the shoulder placement. And again, just notice, does one hand go further behind the back than the other? Yeah? Just one, move easier. And 4, so good old Markham and Wise, give me sunshine. And 3, 2, oh, wouldn't sunshine be nice? And 1. Well done, good. So there's internal, external rotation. There's also this move, which is nice. Again, pull the shoulder blades together, draw the belly in, and then just take it in and out. So you can do these laid on your back on the floor. And it's a little bit alarming sometimes how one hand gets down and the other doesn't. So again, 3, 2, so puppet. And you might find these a little bit tiring if I'm honest. And then just give a little bit of a, and we're just going to do a little bit of a rope climb. So rope. So again, your shoulder is supposed to be able to go into flexion. This is quite nice for a little bit of a waist whittler as well. Keep the core engaged. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And then come to here, and then take your arm out to here. And again, this is abduction. And then over, and down, and then to the front. Pull back, out, and down. So let's see if we can keep that going. So to the side, over, back, and down. Front raise, retract, pull the scapula together, out and down. And again, 4 more. And 4. If you don't suffer with shoulder issues, it's really quite hard to kind of understand why people struggle so much, but honestly, it's so, I've got a few clients at the minute who are struggling big time, and it's so debilitating, not being able to put your coat on, dry your hair, fasten your bra, and 2, last ones. Don't worry if you're not slightly in sync, and good, well done, and then just a circle, 4, 3, 2. So we've mobilised. We are going to do, if you really don't want to do any weights today, by all means just do the actions, which are really good for mobility. Do the actions without the weights. We're not doing a lot. If you're not used to weights, get a small one, you know, 0.5, get a water bottle, or just follow me with your with just the action. So even if you've not got a weight, you can think about almost resisting. Yeah? So we're going to do the leg as well, and a bit of balance, just for those people that's too light for me. So again, biceps are generally the easier one, so you can always use a bigger weight with a bicep, or double up, you know, if you've got a kilo, double up 2. This is a 3, but you know, you can start at 0.5. So again, shoulders down, elbow glued into the waist. You can either keep the foot down or challenge the balance by bringing it up. And for 2. And for 3. For 4. For 4. So we're not going to go crazy, but we're going to try and do every kind of action. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then take that leg to the side, and again slide the shoulder blades down, almost retracting them a little bit. Keep the core tight, and 12 abduction. So really think about not just taking it up, but slowly down as well. So you're using your shoulder muscle, your deltoids here, and your lat muscles as well. And again, and 6, 5, good, 4, 3 more, 3, I feel like my face is really serious, 2, and 1, well done. And then to the other side. So again, I like to do unilateral a lot, just to give you an indication of if one side's stronger. 12 bicep ones, and lift. Try and glue your elbow into your waist, control it. If it feels really light and you're not feeling anything, you are ready to move on to another weight. And 8, 7, 6, 5, don't worry about bulking, you won't bulk. 3, whoop, 2, now balance on this side, and 1. Well done, and then 2. So again, remember all this action. Roll it down, almost roll down and back. Abduction. Definitely, well I think it is, the harder of the moves. A 3 for me is enough with abduction. With bicep, you can probably, you know, double it. And 5, 4, try and keep the shoulder down, 3, and you'll feel it. If you touch it, you'll feel it working. Whenever a muscle shortens, it's working, and then it lengthens back down, and 1. Well done, good. Now grab both of them together, she says. Where's the other one? And we're going to do dumb waiter. So again, if it's more kind of that you're struggling a bit with your shoulder, you can do this with just a band behind your back. So the band would come there and you'd hold it. So you can do it with a band as well. So glue your heels together into that first position. And again, think about your pelvic floor. Just draw it in and up a bit. Like you're stopping yourself weeing mid-flow. Shoulders down and out. Debs and I were talking about watching Happy Valley. I've not seen it and I started watching the first series. I don't know if you've watched it, guys, but oh my God, it's harrowing. I watched 2 last night, Debs. I've gone from thinking James Norton is an actor, I love him, to like, oh my God. And again, hold, just hold it out. Hold, draw the tummy in, push the ribs down, pulls back. 1, 2, 3. Quite nice because it opens up the chest as well. So you can always do this with a band and just hold like that, just opening up the chest muscles, particularly if you've been at a computer all day. Let's do 6 more singles. 6, 5, 4, good, 3, 2, hi Serena, I always have to say hello to Serena, and then pulse 1, I saw her on Wednesday in class, but she has to work now on Friday, and relax, well done, good, just take a couple of little circles, just to release, and we'll just do, we won't do front raise because that shortens the pecs a bit, but we'll do tricep. So remember with tricep, you'll see, if the weight's too big for you, you'll tend to find it really hard to straighten your arm, and we really want to straighten it. And then you fold at the elbow so it doesn't come forward like that. So take it back, imagine my hands there and you just fold in, yeah? So straighten, don't rush it, and back, and 3, and back, and 4, and back, 5, and back, 6, 6 more, 6, 5. I'm trying desperately not to talk about Prince Harry at the minute, actually. Isn't it alarming that boys, brothers fight? My God, if my boys, every time they had a fight, write it down in a book, dear me. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, on the other side. And they love each other, don't they? And take it out, hold. Back in, nice and slow, with control. It's my pet hate when you go into a gym and you see people clanging around. So try and hold, and back. And for 5, 4, 3. So sometimes tight muscles, guys, they can be due to that they've been shortened and you've worked them, but often they're fatigued. So back in. So put it down, guys, and let's just do, so if, cross one foot in front of the other. So if you've been sat at a computer, you know some people will come and they're like, oh, my shoulder blade's killing me. And they've been sat rounded over a computer. It's not that you've worked their muscles, it's just they've become fixed in one position and they're fatigued. That's why they get all tight and horrible. So, yeah, just make sure you're trying to move the shoulders in as much as you can. Then the hand that's on top, this one, take it behind the back and again pull the shoulder blades back. Yes, so you're trying to create this length here. And then just gently down. Let your breath out, your breath in. And all the way out. Last Last one. Good, back to centre. Can the hand behind the back, can you take it up now and then just take it into the shoulder blade and use the other hand to push down and just hold into that tricep, chin towards the chest. Again, big breath in through the nose. Out breath. In breath. Out breath. Last one. Well done. And then before we do the other side, keep your feet there. Take it up again, that hand. Push it over. I love this stretch. Try and do it daily. Get some stretch through the lateral side of the body. Beautiful, well done. Again, a couple of little shrugs. And then soften that front knee, yeah? Take the hips back to the imaginary wall and then just let your weight come forwards like you're falling over. And just gently, gently down. Hopefully your legs, I did bar yesterday morning, so mine feels a bit tight. So as soon as you start feeling, just let the hands just drop. Take a big breath in. And out. And in. And out. Last one, breath in through the nose. And gently back up to standing. Fabulous. Well done, the other side. So again, cross the foot over. Just so you remember which one. Let's go into that deltoid stretch. Think about mobilising the joint, strengthening it, stretching it. Or stretching the muscles. Bring it in. Like Deb said to me the other day, there's not enough hours in a day, is there, to do the things that your body's supposed to do. Take a breath in through the nose. Last one. The hand that's on the top, take it behind the back. I know this one's quite tough. Just pull and take the hand and then just over. I'm on antibiotics at the minute, guys. Started with toothache. I don't know, your kids are going on Ruth with their medicine and stuff, but I went to the dentist yesterday and they put me on antibiotics. 6 surgeries pharmacies I went to, and they were out completely. So yeah, if anyone's got chest infections or whatever and they can't take amoxicillin, which I can't, then they seem to be out of a lot. But anyway, so I've got toothache. Okay, just hold that position, and then again, the hand that was behind the back, take it up, push it in, hold, take a breath in. I think the last time I was on antibiotics was when I had mastitis, when I was feeding Finn. Oh, that's not pleasant, is it? And then just take it up, push it over, take a breath in through the nose. I'm going to make you smile now, guys. Can you remember when you were breastfeeding? I don't know if you've had mastitis and the pain and the breast nurse is going, just feed through it. You're like, ah! And then just bend the front knee, take the hips back, chin to chest, just gently down. Oh, beautiful. Take a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, big breath in. And gently restart back up. Fab. fabulous. Well done. I feel like we took a long time in doing that, guys, but I think we needed it. Okay, let's go a little bit more into strength. So keep the shoulders down and we'll get down on the floor in about 5 minutes. In fact, let's do our balance first before the legs get too tired. So let's just do a tree pose. So you can just take, let's go one at a time. So we'll do 3 kind of levels. So big toe on the mat, draw the belly in, shoulders down. Your arms should come up quite easy because we've just done some stretches. And then gently down. And again, inhale. Out breath. In breath. Beautiful. Bring the foot now up. Or keep it on the floor. Inhale. Out breath. And again. And then if you can, grab it or keep it there. Whoops. And do 3. 3. 2. Real good strength work for that leg. And 1. Well done, namaste. And then take that foot to the back. Just either if you're near a wall, just push into the wall to feel the stretch through the calf, sending the heel towards the floor. Or if you haven't got a wall nearby, just take your hand on to the knee. Feel that lovely deep stretch. I love calf stretches. Calves can get really, really kind of tight, bulky. If the gastrocnemius gets too tight and the soleus muscle, it can really affect the Achilles tendon and the foot. So try and do them if you can. And just hold. Mine are tight today. And release. Well done. Let's come to that other side. So again, see if you're as good on this side or better. So big toe, and again, draw the navel in. Just hold. Push the big toe into the mat. And then take it up on an inhale. Out breath back to the heart. And again. One more. Good. Bring that foot up into the inner calf just for 2. For 1. Beautiful. And then up into the 3rd one. And or just keep it down for 3. For 2. Anybody brought the New Year resolution yet? And 3. Well done. Beautiful. And last but not least, just take that, just push it into the mat. And we'll just do some, we won't do calf raise today because we're stretching the calf out now, but we'll do some squats and then get down onto the mat. Last one. Oh, gorgeous. Okay guys, so let's just take it into quite a wide squat position. Keep the shoulder blades down, length through the crown of the head. We won't do this one today, we'll just think about taking your arms back like this. And then come up, come down. Then every time you come up, just bring them back without obviously moving through the rib cage. Keep the ribs down. And back, and back. And so we're just trying all the time to keep that chest open. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful technique, guys. Bum to wall. And again. 12 more for 12. 11. Oh, I saw Joanna on New Year's Eve, Ruth. That was lovely with all the 3 girls. 3 girls. With the 2 girls and Sam. Sorry, Sam. And 7. 6. 5. 4. 3 more. 3. 2. Anybody drink too much on Christmas New Year's Eve, and 1. Yeah, dry January's never looked so good. Alright guys, let's come straight down onto the mat. I'm just going to move that slightly and get rid of this for a sec. Okay, it's not a great picture on my YouTube, so apologies guys, I'm just trying to be good with my setup for today. Okay, so come down, let's just do 4 cat to cows, just to mobilise the spine. So just take the head up, take the bum up, take a breath in. Keep your head where it is and then move from the first, or the last vertebra, as you gently start coming up into the C-spine as well as you let the chin drop. Then again, start dipping, arching the back, and rounding. Which one feels nicest? My back feels really good at the minute. I don't really suffer from back at all, but sometimes I've done too much, housework. That's the only time I get back here, when I'm back. And if you do anything in your life, please continue to always do cat to cow, healthy spine. And then just for those that have got a little bit of tension in the back, just sit into that lovely, lovely deep shell stretch. You can either just keep there, just nice and static, just thinking about inhaling, letting the ribs come up and out. And exhaling down. Or you can have a little swaying action. Yeah, and this gives you sometimes a bit of an indication that you may be a little bit tighter through the right or left side of the lower back. And then just take both hands. We won't do prong work today only because we've done quite a bit to open the shoulders, but if you just come round and just take the hand on the top hand on the bottom hand and just get stretched through the lats. Take a breath in and out and in and out. Last one, breath in and back to the other side. And again, breath in and out, in and out. Last one, breath in and out. Well done. Actually guys, we will lay on our front. We don't do enough prong work in life, so actually we'll do a little bit for lengthening through the chest and we'll do a little bit for working the booty. Okay, so what I want you to do, really think about your posture, as you should always do in Pilates, but certainly in this position to protect the back. So if you just lay on the mat and just think back to your Christmas dinner and how big your belly felt. So just let the belly completely flop onto the mat. Take your hands into like a capital W position or cactus hands, whatever. And you just kind of want, obviously not the shoulders to be around your ears, so draw the shoulder blades down again. And then move towards the pubic bone. Push your pubic bone into the mat and then imagine you've got something very hot on your belly button and draw the belly button in and away towards the spine. And then all I want you to do is just lift the head and the chest. Keep your forearms down and just hold that position. And then lower back down. If you find that tough, just continue with that one. If you want something a bit more, keep the belly drawn in, slide the shoulder blades down, elbows towards the waist, and see if you can just lift a little bit but take your forearms away as well. Hold. Then take your hands behind you, straight arms, and then just grab and pull. Or if you can't do that, just hold them like this. So again, a really nice one to do this kind of move if you have been at a computer all day. Again, remembering to keep the neck long. And then just give a little windscreen wipe. Normally we do a lot more of them, but we've worked quite a bit on shoulders. So just side to side to release any tension in the lower back. And then let's just do a little bit of glute work. Yeah, so working particularly the glute max. So again, if you push your pubic bone down into the mat, draw the belly in. So all that's doing is keeping the core nice and strong so you're not getting into the back. You can just take your hands onto your forehead, sort of just turn your head one way. But really important is just that you're keeping that navel to spine connected. Lengthen the right leg, so point the right foot and then just lift it and lower. So you should not be moving through the back. You've got a little gap underneath your belly button, hopefully, or if you haven't got it, visualise that it's there. And the shape of the back is not changing. So keep drawing that belly in. And all we're doing, hip extension, just working the glute max a little bit for 8, 7, it's not about lifting too high, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Turn your head the other way. And again, lengthen the left leg, draw the belly in. Really feel that you are drawing that navel away from the mat in towards your backbone. And lift for 16. Three, 2, and 1. Well done. And again, just have a little windscreen wipe. And before we turn over onto our backs, guys, we'll do a little bit of a quadricep stretch. So lengthen the left leg and just see if you can grab the right foot. This is easy for me. I'm much tighter, as I always say, through my back leg. So the heel should go pretty much towards the bum. Don't worry if it doesn't. If you want more of a stretch, push the pubic bone down and raise the thigh away. That might feel too much. Just hold. If you've been sat a lot, the hips will be tight, as will the quads as well, will be shortened a bit. Hold. And the other side. So again, grab, pull it in. See if the heel comes anywhere near the bum. Push the pubic bone down towards the mat to increase the stretch. Tuck in the tailbone, or you can raise. This left thigh is tighter actually for me. Big breaths in and out. And beautiful. Well done. Just take a little shell. Oh. And let's come onto our backs to do some abdominal work. The belly might feel like it needs some work after Christmas. It's hard the first week back, isn't it? Because you've got so much rubbish still in the house. Okay, so I'm going on my roller. Obviously, guys, I appreciate you might not have a roller at home, or for whatever reason you don't like the roller. So just do everything on the floor that I'm doing if you've not got a roller. Just a few things about the roller, guys. It is gorgeous for opening up the chest. You have to avoid kind of the ribs coming up and away like that. So you want to make sure the ribs are in and down. So if you go to your rib cage, whether you're on the mat or the roller, find the last rib and bring it round. And pretty much you want it on the mat if you can, mat or roller. Then you should have a little gap naturally under your lumbar spine if you are in neutral. If your hip bones are higher, you'll have too much of a gap. Yeah? We don't want to ever do abdominal work in that position. Likewise, you don't really want to squish the lower back into the mat. When you squish into imprint, you tend to squeeze your glutes as well, and we don't want that to happen. So just give yourself that pelvic tilt, find that optimum position either on the mat or the roller. Yeah? You should be seen directly above you, not to the back of the room. Try and control your own neck. If not, put a cushion under to give you a little bit of support. Okay, so pelvic floor in and up, so the muscle that stops you weeing. Neutral spine works the core much better than any other position, better than imprint. So bring the right leg up to tabletop and the left leg, either on the mat or the floor. Again, make sure that when you take the leg out, you are not increasing the gap, and when you bring it back, you're not decreasing the gap. Yeah, so you stay neutral at all times. Nice control. Out breath, in breath. If you're wondering at home, that roller looks interesting, then try, I don't know how much they are now, guys. Everything's gone up ridiculously, hasn't it? But they used to be about 20 quid. They're brilliant if you've got tight muscles. You can roll on them. They usually come with a bit of an instruction manual. I've got lots if you need anything, guys. They're great for balance. But a word of warning, yes, sorry. If, like some of my ladies who are going through breast cancer, then sometimes if you're a bit nauseous, they're not the best things to use, because obviously it's increasing that vestibular system in the brain, so it can really affect that. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. The hips might have kicked in a bit. Take one foot down and the other. I always like to take the soles of my feet together when I've done some single leg stretch. Let the knees flop out to the side, let the hands fall, kind of turn up towards the ceiling, the palms. And then just rest, just rest. And take some deep breaths in as you let the belly just rise a little bit. Out breath, release. And just notice what happens when you inhale and you let the belly go big. It increases the gap, and that's why we never want that big belly breath when we're doing abdominals. We want the navel in towards the spine, but belly breath is nice for relaxation. Beautiful. Back to centre. Let's do one more of that. Yes, so keep the shoulders lengthened. Take the right leg up and the left. Have a few people disappeared today? And I think I've been kind on that. And then take the right leg out. And then gently back in. And the left leg. And back in. And the right leg. That's the beauty of recording, isn't it? If people get called away with work or things. We won't go crazy, guys. Let's do another 6. For 6, draw the belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Gently down. And then this time, take your feet really wide of the mat and just bring the hip in towards the roller. Hip and knee. Turning the foot slightly. Yeah, just to open up again. Feels really nice. Beautiful. I think today we'll keep away from glute because we've done quite a bit of standing work on legs, and we'll stick with abdominal and shoulder. So just take your arms up to ceiling and hug somebody and then bring it back down. Hug and back down. Keep your hands, your shoulders quite wide, guys, and then just go into this one. Sometimes mine feel really stiff. They feel great today because we've done a lot. But again, you might feel that even if you can touch the floor, just one shoulder feel like it's just a little bit more impinged than the other. And then if it doesn't hurt, I love this one, but sometimes if you've got an issue with the shoulder, that circling action can be a bit much. If it is, just take the arms out to the side, into crucifix, and then back. Yeah? Nice and slow this. And 2 more. And beautiful. Well done, lovely. Let's come off the roller. And what it does when you get off the roller, if you're on it, if you're not, then it doesn't matter, obviously, just lay nice and flat. What it kind of tends to do is gives you a little bit of kind of feedback off the mat. So the roller, the shoulder blade should be nice and connected, rib cage down, little gap underneath the lumbar spine, and we're just going to keep in that position, work really hard on pubic bone, hip bone, belly button, be nice and flat, not one higher or lower than the other. This position is static. Imagine you are just in a load of cement and you cannot move, so nothing changes when you do your chest lift work. So interlink your fingers underneath your head, thumbs into the nape of the neck, have a little chin to chest, draw the navel in or the pelvic floor in and up. And we're just going to lift up and lower. Now what I want you to really focus on is when you lift up, you don't close the gap underneath the lumbar spine. And when you come down, you don't let the ribs come up and away. So lift, very small move, and then lower. If you can't feel it, come up, come up, come up until you can. And lower. And again. And lower. And again. And lower. 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, exhaling up, 3, 2, hold it up, pulse, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Grab your knees, cross your ankles, bring your knees into chest, have a good old stretch. So remember, we've not done side leg next week, ladies. And then just this, now bring your legs nice and high. Take your hands, interlink your fingers. Push your rib cage down, elbows out. This time keep the lower back into the mat. Draw the tummy in. Bring the right leg towards you and the left leg starts going down. Only go as far as you can, keep that nice flat tummy. And then back. And again, nice and slow. Just close your eyes, focus on the pubic bone and try and just imagine that the pubic bone, well not imagine, hopefully it will happen, that the pubic bone doesn't start edging forward and the belly doesn't start to pop. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, good work. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then just have another hug into chest. And we'll just do a supine spine, guys, and we'll stop there. If you want to continue your practice and do some side leg, feel free. So, I've got someone at the door, I think, but glue your legs together. Take the knees in one direction, the head to the other. Back to centre. The other way. Back to centre. One more in each direction. then just gently come over onto your front. Just take a rolling cat in one direction, a rolling cat in the other. Then tuck your toes, take the hips up nice and high, walk the right heel down, the left heel down, the right, the left, and then just start bringing your hands back to your feet, softening the knees, and gently up. And thank you for joining me today.